Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of my Trove Let's Play series, and today I'm showing off the final class gem that I have to show off and give you guys my opinions on it, and to squash any misconceptions like I usually do. So the Chloromancer's class gem is called Green Gatling, and it spawns a Leafy Lasher or a Blooming Pollinator, or spawning a Leafy Lasher or Blooming Pollinator has a chance to spawn a Green Gatling. It grows very quickly and unleashes a rapid stream of projectiles at enemies. Now, this one isn't as badly misconceived as something like the Dracolites or the Lunar Lancers, where basically only the endgame players kind of know its true potential. Oh no, I hate this dungeon so bad. I've said that in a previous Let's Play video, but this dungeon is the literal worst because it's the easiest to break through with any class. It has... Come on, Tryon, why you put glass on top? Oh no, it's still down here. Where was it? I didn't see it. I even checked. There it is. Wait, is that it? Oh, we broke all the way through. Who would have thunk? If that's even a word. But yes, this class gem isn't as badly as misconceived as those ones where pretty much everybody in the entire player base think that they suck, unless you're at the end game. In which case, obviously, they're amazing for speedrunning. But you know, not so much the case for like dungeons and stuff. This one isn't as badly misconceived as that, but it's still misconceived by mostly lower level players or players that don't actually have the gem at all. So this is going to help people that don't have the gem maybe get a better idea of somebody that does have the gem. And maybe, you know, you'll like to pick it up sometime after I explain the gem. So I'll explain like what people think it is. A lot of people think that it's super RNG based, so you have a chance to never ever get a Green Gatling ever, cause trying on their RNG. But that's not the case at all. When it comes to abilities, they are pretty good with RNG. In most cases, actually, in this game, they're pretty good with RNG when it comes to percentage-based things. Except for, like, boxes. Boxes are the only things that are actually super RNG. And I guess rolling gems, like level 5 through 15, are kind of RNG. Well, actually, pretty RNG. I've only gotten one gem that's 1.6k or above, never 1.7k. And I've done, like, almost 100,000 dungeons, so that's a little RNG. But when it comes to abilities, they're pretty good. This gem procs a lot for being a chance spawn. And like, look, I get one pretty much every dungeon, and some people even get up to 4 a dungeon. Like, I've talked to other Chloromancers that main the Chloromancer, and they can get up to even 4 in a single dungeon, and that happens quite often. So it's definitely not as RNG heavy as some people make it out to be, and it's actually a very, very, very powerful little flower. It adds a lot of DPS to the Chloromancer, and the Chloromancer was previously the best class in the entire game, hands down. When it was before Manual of Power, it had the highest DPS of any class, followed by the Revenant with his Valorous Vial. The Chloromancer could use the Valorous Vial too, every class could, but Rev was obviously pretty strong with that. But Chloromancer was the best. I don't think it's the best class anymore. I think Pirate Captain and Gunslinger kind of beat it out, but it's still very needed. I mean, I've never done a speedrun without a Chloromancer, to be honest. Even if we use like a candy bar, they still want a Chloromancer for the a Dracolite or Lunar Lancer, because that combo is very, very powerful when it comes to speedrunning. But yeah, this gem is very, very strong. It has a very high chance to proc. It says chance, yes, but that's not how RNG works when it comes to abilities. Tron are pretty good when it comes to percentage-based things, including like the daily bonuses and stuff. When it says you're gonna get 50% more boxes, and that's only a chance. You have a chance to get 50% more boxes on Wednesday. It is exactly 50% boxes. When I farm 2,000 dungeons, I get exactly 50% more boxes that day than I do on a non-bonus day. So they're very good when it comes to percentage-based RNG things. Like stuff from boxes like Diamond Dragon Eggs, I don't even know if those have a percent, to be honest. I think they just have, like, they're like a super low drop chance, which I know that's percentage based, but it's like kind of weird to say because they're super good when it comes to like them showing percentages, but then they're super bad when it comes to boxes. Like, opening boxes has the worst, at least in my case, it has the worst RNG ever. I've never gotten a Diamond Dragon Egg, but I've gotten multiple little green Gatlings in a single dungeon. But yeah, this gem is pretty good. It has a lot of DPS. It has a very good, I want to say it's high, but it has a very good proc chance. And it adds to the class. It definitely adds a lot of DPS compared to some other Clash and gems, including like the one that we just covered, which was the... Which one did we cover? Tomb Raiser. like the Tomb Raisers and the Phase, and even some like consistent class gems, I believe. Like say the, let's see here, who can we pick out? I would say the Knight. I would say the Chloromancer's class gem actually might out DPS the Knights. That might be stretching a little too far. Maybe it doesn't beat out any consistent class gems, but the class itself, like the Chloromancer itself, is very powerful. That's why his class gem doesn't need to be amazingly like, oh my god, I need this class gem. But I would anyways. I would say it's good enough to be like that because the Gatlings do a lot of damage. And they can proc with your ultimate too. So whenever you use your ultimate, you're pretty much guaranteed one. Sure, you'll probably go like a couple dungeons without one, but the Chloromancer isn't very good for farming dungeons anyways. It's purely a Shadow Tower class, to be honest. If you're farming dungeons as a Chloromancer, you're hurting yourself. There's no point. You can take those gems and you can throw them on a different magic damage class at the cost of 22k flux, and you're going to be farming a lot faster. There's just no point to playing him if you're only going to be doing dungeons. But if you're doing Shadow Towers, very, very good class. One of the most requested classes. Like, I've never been in a Shadow Tower that hasn't requested, a Chloromancer. Just because the Chloromancer and Dracolite combo is so strong that it's pretty much a must-have. So, my opinion is, it's very, very good. It's needed. A lot of endgame players know how needed the class and the class gem is on the class. But for anyone that was like looking into it, maybe they looked at the wiki and they're like, oh, it just has a chance to spawn, so I probably shouldn't get it because there's more consistent gems, which there isn't, by the way. Why would you take a Pyro Disc over this class gem anyways? Like, there's no other empowered gem that would replace it. It's extremely powerful enough to where I wouldn't even consider replacing it. And it's just good. There's only so many ways you can say that a class is good. It's just good, alright? It's a good class and a class gem. And I might actually get the challenge completed, the 99 point, without even having the bonus class. That's actually rare because usually I'm like super late. I'll start them at like 15 minutes left, and that's not enough if you're not playing like a Neon Ninja. So actually this is going pretty good. And look at that, I got another one. We're gonna try to get one out, and then I'm going to let it solo the boss because it does a lot of damage. Let's see if we can do that. Probably not, because I think to be honest, I haven't been playing around with it too much, but just from, going from level 25 to 27, which is, only 2 levels, and maybe only a couple hours, the Leafy Lashers seem to have a smaller chance to spawn it. I could be wrong on that one. Obviously, that's impossible to test, because it is RNG based, so it would be impossible to test that unless we got actual numbers from Tryon. But I do believe spawning the little Leafy Lashers have a smaller chance to spawn it. Did I see one spawn? I did. Okay, so well, I'm in U8 as 13k, so it's going to be hard to see its actual damage. But it does a lot of damage. I mean, just any other Chloromancer can tell you, I guess. We won't go into for the entire challenge. I'll end the video before we hit the challenge. I'll do 10 minutes. Actually, the program that I used to record had an update, and it added a timer on the screen. So when you start the recording, it shows you on the screen like how long the video has been going. So we're gonna be doing pretty good when it comes to timing. I don't have to remember to start my timer or anything like that. So we should be getting some 10-minute videos done. Actually, we're getting close to having no more Let's Play videos once again, because I'm almost through everything. I've done every single class gem. I just need every single level 30. Like, I don't know if I want to go back and redo you know, the classes I did for the 5 level 30s at once video. I don't know if I want to go back and redo all those and discuss like my opinions on those classes after they're level 30, because I already did their class gem videos, which is pretty much my opinion about the class itself, including the class gem. Like this video is, I had talked about the Chloromancer a lot compared to its actual class gem ability. So I don't think I'll do that, but I still have 3 other classes to max out. I have the Fae, I have this class, and I have the Knight. So I'll definitely be doing at least those level 30 videos. So that's only 3 more Let's Plays, and I don't really know what else to do for a Let's Play, so we're going to probably be, you know, counting out the Let's Plays and going back to the challenge series. So we'll do the first person mode, and then once that's done, we'll move on to the other challenges, and then just, you know, guides, more and more guides. I don't have to do Let's Plays, so I'll have more time to work on guides. The thing is, the past couple weeks, I've just been so busy that I haven't had much time to make guides. That's why I haven't really made any. So that's why it's been very light on the videos, and I'm pretty sure, like, I'm going to be sticking to 1 video a day until I am pretty much done with the grind, because I haven't been able to grind ever since I was doing like 2 to 3 videos a day. I would do, you know, a Let's Play video, I would grind while it's rendering, which is only about like 45 minutes, and then I would, you know, make a guide for that day, because I would always do, you know, either a Let's Play and a guide, or a Let's Play and an unboxing, or a Let's Play and something, and I just never really had time to grind. So now that I'm doing 1 video a day, you guys see how much progress I can do with only doing 1 video a day. Yeah, I know it sucks that, you know, I can't get out as much content, and, you know, that might hurt the channel a little bit, but honestly, that's not really all I'm about. I don't need to push out like 10 videos a day to be satisfied with YouTube. I just enjoy my community no matter what. And, you know, a lot of people do enjoy the Let's Plays. They've actually almost become one of my most successful, like, concurrent series, because, well, besides my new series, just because, you know, it's what I have been doing for a while now. So, you know, a lot of people watch my channel for the Let's Plays, mostly, more than the guides, even though the guides have way more views. You know, you only need to watch it once, and then you don't need to really know how to level mastery anymore, because you just learned how to level mastery. With Let's Plays, you know, it's a new topic every day. But anyways, I don't know why I went off topic like that. We're gonna be doing probably 1 video a day until I finish the grind. I still need a little bit more. I mean, obviously I got a lot done, but I do want to keep up on the stats, because I've been playing some Diablo 3. So I did lose a little bit of ranking on the stats. I became, I guess, 3rd, because I don't know how this Carpat person, you know, got 10 million in a day, but they must have found a bug or something, because this person straight up just, like, bugged out into the 10 millions in 1 day. It's impossible to get deconstructed loot in 1 day for 10 million flex. That's literally impossible, so they 100% did something to trick the system, and then obviously I didn't play for like 2 days straight, so I got passed up. So I'm not really 2nd anymore, I'm 3rd, but that's only really 1 inventory, and then I'll be 3rd again, so, or I guess 2nd. I don't really want to count Carpat, because they, I mean, I'm not going to say they cheated, but honestly, they kind of cheated into number 1, so we can just pretty much count this person out. It's basically me, Pooped, Ryan, and me, and then some people are catching up, but, you know, I have a little secret that gets me a lot of flux per inventory, so that's why I'm able to easily pass up people if they pass me up. Like, that'll only be 1 inventory until I'm 2nd again, and then if I do another inventory, I'm pretty much very far away from the next person down. So, you know, I want to keep up on that, just because I like, you know, I'm the flux guy. I like keeping up on the flux, anything that's related to flux. So pretty much going to stick with 1 video a day until, you know, I feel safe. Maybe like me Pooped is pretty safe. Me Pooped can pretty much just, you know, play a couple hours a day and still stay safe. Just because I got a couple days lead. I didn't do it until the 2nd day after the contest or the leaderboard existed. So they had a like 100,000 lead, but then I didn't play for a couple days because I've been playing a lot of Diablo. Because I've been getting on the leaderboards on Diablo. I've been really pushing that out. And did I pick that up? Okay, yeah. And so now they have like a few days ahead of me, which is why they're 500k now ahead of me. which again, that could be solved in like a day. I can grind in a day and get 500k out of the deconstructed loot. Maybe not 500k, more like 300k, because I think the first day I got what, like 300k flux? I can't remember. Whatever, I'll have to go back and watch the video. But you know, they're not too far ahead if I actually sit down and grind, which is why I want to, because I would like to, you know, grind that out, and also, you know, get better gems in the process. I want a magic damage set now that I have a physical damage. My physical damage set is pretty much, I mean, it's pretty much the best I can get. The only thing that I'm missing is my power gems, which you guys saw. I'm missing almost 1k power rank on the power gems, so I can get 19.5k power rank without any diamond dragon eggs. So my physical damage set is pretty much done. I can't really beat it unless I get extremely lucky on rolling, you know, the bonus stat on gems at levels 5, 10, and 15, and I get like literally max gems. Like that's at the point I'm at with my physical damage set. So definitely going to have to, or I want to, level up a magic damage set so I can either have the Draco or the Pyro Captain as my secondary main. So that way I can, you know, cover more slots whenever I want to do like groups and stuff like that. So that's why I'm working on magic damage, and I want to get that up to around the same power rank as my physical damage. So that'll probably be like one more week of grinding, and then I'll probably be done, and I'll get back to like 2 videos to 3 videos a day. So yeah, I've actually been rambling very long, but I wanted to, you know, update you guys on how the channel is going to be for, you know, just a little bit longer. It's been 2 weeks where I've only been doing 1 video a day. And, you know, a lot of people were asking for more videos a day, but I can't if I want to keep up, you know, on the grind. So we're gonna probably 1 more week, and then we should be good from there. So don't worry, guys. I'll be ready to make a lot of videos pretty soon. So just be patient with me. I wouldn't be able to push out these, you know, better videos if I couldn't grind, you know. So that's gonna be it for this video. I'm sorry that I rambled on at the end there. Most people probably already left already, so I guess it doesn't really matter. You guys are the ones that stayed, so I appreciate it. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, and I'll see you guys next time.